Howdy, folks. This is Luke Wade, and you're watching 101.9 KINK Radio in the Skype live studio.
I love my job, man. I get paid to come hang out with guys like you and your crew here. It's a good gig.
Man, I thank you for having us.
Yeah.
We got a pretty good job ourselves.
Yeah.
We might get in a fight about who's got the better job.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on the success. Congratulations on the new album, The River. And you should applaud that. It's not easy to make an album. For those that don't know your story, you were on a show. You were on a show called The Voice.
That's right.
And let's pretend they don't have televisions. How would you describe that show?
Well, I guess you'd have to be under a rock for a real long time not to know about reality shows in general, and kind of the impact they've had on music. But this one in particular started about 4 years ago, and it's geared towards positivity and is geared towards supporting real artists, helping those who help themselves, as opposed to just finding folks who sing in the shower and thrusting them into stardom kind of thing.
Yeah.
So really, really benevolent and place for folks on television.
And I want to talk a little bit more about that experience. But first, let's just go back before all that whole world came to be. You've been playing music for, 12, 13 plus years? And
that's right.
We're a bit of a journeyman before this all happened?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the show has really opened a lot of doors in the sense that now that I've never been to Portland before, but I'm standing here in front of a room full of people.
Oh, come on.
And so if that wasn't the case, if I hadn't been on a show, I
Sure.
might not be in front of folks. And so if people don't come out, I can't bring my band.
Right.
So I've been touring a lot, sleeping in my Ford Focus station wagon, putting a lot of miles on it. It's what I've done for a long time, and taking my band out on 3-day runs and then headed back home.
Right.
But now we can stay out because we can play, Portland on a Tuesday and play in front of some people, and it's amazing.
Yeah. The Alhambra Theater is tonight. So there's 4 coaches on the show. There's like Gwen Stefani, Pharrell was one. Who the other two? Their names?
Yeah, it was Blake Shelton and Adam Levine.
Thank you. And they all freak out. He comes out, does his blind audition. They all freak out. So he basically gets to choose which coach he wants, and you choose Pharrell.
Yeah.
Because?
Well, the thing that a lot of folks don't know is that they'll actually talk. They talk to me for about 40 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, and then boiled it down to this little 3-minute little snippet.
Right.
And in that, the long version, Pharrell actually looks at me and he says, "Hey, if the Blake and Adam have been playing this game for forever, they're going to win. But if you want someone who's going to do their best to show America who you are, then pick through the format of the show.
Right.
Pick me."
Right.
And so that was my I don't care about winning. I just want to be able to represent myself in the most accurate and honest way that I possibly could.
Sure.
Through the lens of the show. And so he was kind of my shepherd through that, and I think he, for the most part, he did a really good job.
You honestly didn't think you were going to pick him before that? Before he
No,
said that?
I thought I was going to,
Okay.
and that reinforced it. I listened to I just kind of did my research, and his interviews, he's yes ma'am, yes sir, and very respectful and very humble. And I felt like I didn't, if I had the opportunity to meet someone, I didn't want it to be for selfish reasons. I wanted it to be someone who could shine some light on the best way to be who you are in that scenario. Where you're thrust into the spotlight, and it's easy to lose yourself. And he didn't seem like he had. So that was a big part of my decision as well.
Well, congrats on the success. Man, it's well earned, and
thank you, sir.
And we really appreciate you guys taking time out. I know it's probably way early morning time on Rockstar
No,
time.
this is we're used to it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's a wonderful time.
Yeah, it's
to be on stage.
I'm going to shut up and give some more for Luke Wade, everybody.